Okay, so we are responding to a shooting call on 1450 West 65th Street. We got a victim shot in the leg.
Broken heart again, another lesson learned. Better know your friends or else you will get burned. Gotta count on me, 'cause I can guarantee that I'll be fine. No more pain, no more pain, no more pain, no more pain, no drama, no more drama in my life. No one's gonna make me hurt again. Why'd I play the fool, go through ups and downs, knowing all the time you wouldn't be around? But maybe I like the stress, 'cause I was young and restless, but that was long ago. I don't wanna cry no more. No more pain, no more pain, no more, no more game messing with my mind. No more drama in my life. I don't ever wanna hurt again. Wanna speak my mind, wanna speak my mind. Okay. Ooh, it feels so good when you let go of all the drama in your life. Now you're free from all the pain, free from all the gain, free from all the stress. So find your happiness.
It's your boy Mason I-33. We are on 53rd and Fig, where there's been a person who deceased, male, unknown if it's Hispanic or African American, here at this hotel. And as we know of, a lot of people frequent this hotel who don't have money. Probably get a room, and stuff happens in the room. You might want to, watch TV and eat and kind of like get ready to check out, because you really don't get that much time, in these rooms. Somebody died. But yeah, the officers did confirm there is a possible body in here in the room. So you got some people that's concerned walking up about their loved one. You got a church across the street that's giving away food. So really at this time, they probably take an incident report and hand it over to possible watch commander or detective who might want to come out. But some of the people here said that they noticed a female who was older, elderly, that was missing from the church across the street. But at this particular time, it is a male, so that definitely kind of excluded her from the list. And another shooting off 108th and Main, where African-American male and his family was driving down 110th, but shots were fired obviously on 108th and Main, literally missing his kids, his wife, and they were out shopping at the time. Obviously there was TVs, all type of groceries inside the vehicle. And apparently, someone decided to take a shot at these outer-towners, because looking at the license plate, you could see that this vehicle was definitely not, a car to look for. It would look like a rental, or if it was not a rental, it definitely had a different kind of out-of-town plate on it. But obviously, from witnesses in the scene, there was obviously an event going on from LAPD Southeast, the same, obviously, station that did the shootings, with the dog and, beat up person in Nickerson. But was giving an event, which SWAT was there at the event, and apparently they heard the shots as well. It's your boy Mason 333. We're on Century in Avalon, where apparently Southeast LAPD patrolling this area shot a dog. So we don't know what to call it. It's either DIS or OIS or Dog IS. But this particular time, you got a woman distraught that they shot the dog. She was able to try to minister aid, but obviously they put the dog in the back of a police car. Real sad, you know. And for those who have, you know, our own pets, most of the times the dogs will protect the masters at all costs. And unfortunately, this is the demise of this species right here on Avalon and Century Boulevard. Now, right before this, there was an incident that occurred in Nickerson Gardens where same officers were, I guess, running a routine call there, and apparently a fight broke out between a few of the officers and allegedly a suspect who was irate. So apparently they tased or beat him severely, and which an officer scraped his elbow and was also transported to the hospital in minor conditions. Now, a few other shootings I didn't have a chance to really talk about was on Vernon and in between Vernon and Western, where African-American male struck a vehicle after a 12 gauge either went off during him driving the car. So not sure if he was aiming the gun at himself or maybe he had it inside the car going to do something, but apparently the gun went off and he was fatally wounded by his own weapon.
Only God knows where the story ends for me, but I know where the story begins. It's up to us to choose whether we win or lose, and I choose to win.
So yeah, we will preach. So
yeah, we finna get on the freeway now, headed to Long Beach. So this is what we're doing, y'all. Promoting peace in our community, man. Come on out and support. We're going all the way straight up to El Segundo. Okay, we're going all the way straight up to El Segundo. We ain't going to 5120. We're going all the way straight.
So basically, you hear first right here. You know, the brothers is riding for peace. They supporting the families who lost their loved ones, and we wrapping it up. You know, for this summer. And we considering this the fall of 1 million hits, you know, in the beginning of, you know, the first peace riders that are going to be going to Long Beach and South LA. So this is considered South LA, where they stop on the east side. So everybody stopped, pretty much, you know, gave it up for the young man who lost his life in a tragedy shooting, obviously. So the mom is definitely grateful that everybody came by and, you know, honored their son in death and in life.
Against this gun violence, yes. How will our future be if we all are continuously shot down?
That's right.
In the prime of life.
That's right.
Haven't even started living before they start dying. But I just want you all to know, tell somebody. That I sent a Prince home to be with the king.
That's what you did.
Prince home.
Prince home.
Went home to be with the king.
To be with the king. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Okay, mic check. It's your boy Mason 933. We're on Florence and Crenshaw, where there has been an ambulance, high-speed chase, crash, lick, whatever have you. LAPD 77's on the handle, along with Inglewood PD, where Obviously, there was a heist or some sort, well over $2 million, what was said by some of the officers, possibly leading from the city of Redondo Beach. But however they got here across Crenshaw, ended up wrecking, and which another group of the alleged robbers had kept, driving further down, was pulled over and apprehended by a smoke shop. Now, a real odd thing in that manner, because there was an individual that had an LAPD uniform on, or would look to be close like an LAPD uniform, in which he was arrested and booked for impersonating an officer, as well as possibly having something to do with the heist itself. So altogether, one person transported to the hospital, no major injuries, but not sure at the location if there was something that took place wherever they robbed the jury from. But however, 77th is on the handle along with Inglewood. There's gonna be licks, and there's definitely gonna be things to look forward to coming up before the holidays. And these are some of the things that are gonna be happening throughout the holidays leading up to the New Year's. But definitely got cameras, and they definitely have undercovers following people in unmarked cars. So looked like they almost thought they got away with it until the helicopter got on them, and then it's possibly too late and they lost control of the vehicle. But definitely, if you're gonna hit your licks, you gotta do your homework, or don't do them at all, because you're facing more time by injuring others in a melee or in a wreck, or if somebody was to get shot, they charge you with their murder. But if you're gonna hit it, hey, get it. That's what it is. So it's your boy Mason 933. You watching Million Hits to Fall. Over Million Hits 2019. For the gone and never forgotten. For those doing time, I just want to say peace. Mason 933. We're on the corner of 103rd and Fig, where there's been an ambulance crash where an odd situation. You opening your car door, you getting out, and a car comes by and hits you and your friend. Luckily, one female escaped barely, but the other one's in serious condition right here on Figueroa and 103rd Street. The vehicle did a hit and run, ended up going to 109th and Hoover, in which undercover police officer was able to follow and call for backup and apprehend the hit and run individual there. So they'll be arrested for a felony hit and run. And a lot of times, in a lot of cases like this, it's really not your fault if somebody swing their door open. But it's real tight here on Fig. You get a lot of people getting off work, kind of looking at different individuals when they rolling down the street, so they kind of veer to the right or the left, and you just gotta watch opening up your door. So,
what's your name? Only God knows where the story ends.
So I mean, you can't tell her that. You gotta tell her.
But I know where the story begins. It's up to us to choose.